All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make this a little bit more three-dimensional. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some newspaper and kind of wad it up. And what I'm trying to do is make the body of the fish that I've been making, okay? But I'm trying to make it a little bit more three-dimensional so that it stands out a little bit better. I might go with one more just to be safe, just so I got plenty. I want to have enough to give it that three-dimensionality, but I don't want it to be too big. So I'm actually gonna tear this one in half, I think. And just use a portion of this, just because I want a little bit more, I think up in this area here. All right, so now what I've gotta do is I gotta take this, I'm gonna put it back on top of the original one, drape this over, so that now, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'll bring it down here so you can maybe, okay? But as you can see, this is starting to have a little bit more of a rounded shape to it, okay? Move my tools out of the way. All right, so maybe, yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of see that a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna get that to even itself out like so. Now, I also need that to happen on the other side. So what I'm gonna do, set you guys back up here. There we go, okay, is I'm gonna pick up both pieces at the same time, flip it, so that now what I can do is I can kind of press this down a little bit this way, all right? And what that does is that's now gonna give me a little bit more of a curve on this side as well as the other side. When I draped it over the first time, I could easily make that round on that one side, but if I don't do it on both sides, the side that's on the table, if I don't flip that over, it's gonna stay nice and flat. Now, here comes the easy part, and this is why this is such a fun project, is that all I'm gonna do is squeeze the ends, okay, of my slabs together like so. And that's it, okay? Just gotta make sure I do this all the way around. Just keep in mind the clay will stretch a little bit as I'm doing this. Okay, so just like we did with our pinch pots, as we pinched the clay, remember, it got a little bit bigger, wider, and that kind of thing. Okay, so I can go ahead and squeeze these together. Do that along the bottom here. All right, and again, this is just a rough outline. We're just getting started. Okay, like so. Make sure I get all the way around. Make sure we pinch these all together, because this is the only thing that's really holding everything together. Now I've got a little bit of weak spot here where the tail is connected, so I'm gonna kind of just be mindful, be careful of that kind of stuff there. Make sure I get the nose, the mouth, and all that stuff. And as I'm pinching, I'm kind of dragging and smearing the clay together, because this is gonna help form that thinner layer of my thing. So there you can see that I've got a little bit of three-dimensionality to it, okay? And it's a little bit more rounded. Those lines that created the outline that I drew originally, okay? Just making sure I've got a good connection between everything. And that should just about do it as far as building the fish, okay? Next, details, and I'll show you guys that in the next video.